Hi everyone and welcome back to Chef Seats. Today we're going to be having another one of my favorite dishes, steamed clams. Honestly folks, it really doesn't get too much better than this. Nice clammy steamed broth with a hot baguette. And to top it off, just like always, only thing we're going to need are a few simple ingredients. So let's get started. The first step in this recipe is going to be preparing our bacon. I really like bacon, I enjoy bacon, the smokiness, the crispiness, everything about it. So what I like to do is cut these into large dices. These large dices are also known as lardons. So if you hear me saying lardons during this video, that's what it is. Large dice bacon lardons. The large dice is also going to help it after it's rendered. It's going to remain crispier longer. So after we steam our clams, we're actually going to have a little crunch to our bacon as well still. So there's a little note to you from me to you when cooking bacon and steaming clams. Now, right after we finish chopping our bacon, we need to just slice up our onions. I'm going to julienne them just for a quick saute. After our onions, just a quick slicing on our shallots. We're going to keep our fingers back, be safe, be careful when we're doing this the whole time. After our shallots, we could jump onto our chilies. Just a fine slice. Fingers back, slicing away. No seeds. After the chilies, garlic. Feel free to use a little mandolin if you like to make sure that you get it nice and thin slices. So now that all of our aromatics are taken care of, I like to wash our clams. This is a very important part of the dish, and it's extremely important that it's very clean. This is not underrated. So what I like to do is put it in a bucket, as you see, top it with some ice to keep it cold, and just give it a good mix. What this is going to do is get all the dirt and grit off the outside, and to assist with that, we could just add a little bit of water to it, and then we're just going to rinse it up, shake it up a little bit more. And this process of cleaning our clams, well, we should do this at least 4 or 5 times. Do this until the water runs clear. This is going to be such a good, yummy dish, and we don't want to spoil it by having dirty clams. So, as you can see, I'm shaking it, and all the water is getting foggier and foggier. So, what we're just going to do is strain it out, and next thing you know, you see this? That's all coming off our clams. So, mind you, see how important this step is? Do it again. Do this about 4 or 5 times, folks. You're going to be thanking yourself later that you did it. And after our water starts to run clear, only thing we need to do is strain it, set it aside, put it in our refrigerator, and start cooking our bacon and onions. Now in a medium-high heat pan, what we need to do is add our bacon to it. Add our bacon into our pan, spread it out, and just let it be. This bacon is going to start caramelizing and crisping up, and all this fat's going to start coming out of it. When it starts coming alive, keep mixing it more. You just don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. So you notice all this fat? Well, this is really good flavor. So what I like to do is strain it out and save it for another application. Totally fine, save it, but you don't want to have this in our clams. You know, this is actually going to be really good if you want to save it for cooking eggs in the morning. So now that our bacon's nice and crispy, just add our onions into it. The nice fine sliced julienne is going to help it cook really quickly, and we could also turn the heat up a little bit more. What we're looking to get with these onions are just a nice quick hard caramelization on the outside and still have an inside crunch to them. So I'm just going to keep mixing away with this, and as you can see right here, they're starting to get a little bit more caramelized on the outside, and the inside still has a little crunch, like I just said. So at this point, we could go ahead and toss our shallots right on into the pan. There we go. Shallots, chilies. Give this a quick little mix. Let all the flavors get incorporated as well. Now we can just pop our garlic right on into the pan also. There we go. Look at that. Just want to eat this dish as it is already right now. We don't even need the clams. I'm just playing. We're gonna have the clams in it as well. So just after a quick saute, maybe about a minute, what we need to do is the bacon, the onions, the chilies, the garlic, all these flavors are going to be infused and coming together, building layers like a symphony. Just add our clams into the pan. After our clams are in, just shake it up as well. Let all these flavors get incorporated with each other. Let everybody get nice and happy. Then top it with a little bit of our wine. Right when we add our wine into the pan, the only step now is cover it, let it ride. This should take about 2-3 minutes, and then when it starts coming alive, what I like to do is add a touch of butter. Don't worry guys, it's just a little bit of butter. We're gonna be fine. And toss some parsley in as well. One more last little shake. Oh, look at all that broth on the bottom. This smells so wonderful right now. Alright, toss that in, let the butter melt, all come together, and only thing we need to do right now to finish it up, look at that, isn't it wonderful? Toss some fresh picked basil in it. This basil is going to give it a really nice floral scent to it, and really line this dish at the end. Doesn't this look amazing, folks? Wow. Man, I'm watching it and I just want to eat it right now. And I just had it last night. So, let's plate it up. Get your spoon, toss as many of these guys in as you can. Yes, fill it up. One bowl, big family affair. That's how I like to eat clams at my house. Look at them just steaming away. These clams are so moist and plump as well. So important not to overcook it. So folks, if you guys are going to have clams at your house, I definitely suggest caramelize some bacon, onions, chilies, garlic, and shallots. A little bit of white wine. You're going to love this recipe. Share it with your friends, and you know what? This is a great first date recipe, gentlemen. All this additional broth, toss this on top. Finish with some additional herbs, some parsley, a little bit of basil, and you know, it seems like something's not right. I feel like I'm missing something. What is it? There's the basil. Oh, hot steamy baguette. Nice. Soak up all that broth. Well folks, there you have it. Our steamed clams with bacon, onions, garlic, shallots, and chilies. I'm really excited about this recipe, and I hope you're excited as much as I am. Here's a recipe as following. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you did any changes, and I want to hear how it came out. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.